Hi guys, this is Amulet ASMR, and today we will be using a random fact generator. This means that we won't have a very specific line of facts today, but a more wide variety. So lean back, enjoy, and hopefully learn something. The dragon tree of the Canary Islands is famous for its thick, deep red sap. Called dragon's blood, the resin might be responsible for the intense hue of the famous Stradivarius violins built in the 17th and 18th century. George Washington had only one tooth remaining in his mouth when he was sworn in as a president in 1789. According to a 2010 study, people fluent in multiple languages almost always swear in their native tongue. Half of the world's geothermal features and 2/3 of the world's geysers are found in Yellowstone National Park. The Crooked Forest in Poland is home to hundreds of pine trees curved at a 90-degree angle. Unconsciously, native English speakers say adjectives preceding nouns in a specific order: opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, and purpose. That's why saying old green metal chair sounds normal, but metal green old chair sounds weird. Fire rainbows occur when the ice crystals in the cirrus cloud refract the sun's rays, creating a multicolored cloud effect. Wendy's founder, Dave Thomas, dropped out of high school but picked up his GED in 1993. His GED class voted him most likely to succeed. A 150-year-old tree at the Ashikaga Flower Park is believed to be the oldest living wisteria in Japan. Eggplants are berries. In late May or early June of each year, the synchronous fireflies of the Great Smoky Mountains flash and sink. The light show is made up of males blinking for the females on the forest floor below. Alexander Graham Bell, who invented the telephone in 1876, suggested answering calls with ahoy. The Scots have a word for that panicky hesitation you get when you can't remember someone's name. Turtle. Queen Elizabeth II has had over 30 corgis in her lifetime. An urban legend claimed SEMA was not detectable by a breathalyzer, boosting its popularity among the young and gullible. At the Poison Garden in Alnwick Castle in England, many of the plants are so deadly they're grown in cages. Elvis Presley's manager sold I Hate Elvis badges as a way to make money off people who weren't buying his merchandise. Ada Lovelace, the daughter of poet Lord Byron, wrote the first algorithm created specifically for a machine. Alaska is simultaneously the westernmost and easternmost state. A cough can propel saliva droplets as far as 20 feet and speeds up to 25 to 50 miles per hour. Benjamin Franklin never lobbied for the turkey to become the national bird, but he did write that the bald eagle was a fowl of bad moral characters and that the turkey was a much more respectable bird. In the 19th century Ireland, jack-o'-lanterns were carved out of turnips instead of pumpkins. Bacon was used to make explosives during World War II. J.K. Rowling invented Quidditch in a pub. Frank Sinatra was offered the lead role in Die Hard. Wyoming is home to only 2 escalators. Stalin plotted to kill John Wayne. While an Oscar is of unnamed value to someone who wins, the actual trophy has a raw value of about $600. Kathy Williams. Kathy Williams became the first African American woman to serve in the U.S. Army in 1866. Since women were barred from joining the military at the time, she enlisted as a man under the name William Cathy. The 1967 Outer Space Treaty forbids any nation from trying to own the moon. 18% of Americans claim to have seen or felt the presence of a ghost. Frederick Bauer invented the Pringles can. When he passed away in 2008, his ashes were buried in one. The dot over a lowercase I is called a title. Alice in Wonderland was once banned in parts of China. Bears, lions, and other beasts cannot use human language, said the governor of the Hunan province in 1931. To attribute them to such power is an insult to the human race. The MoBA, or the Museum of Bad Art in Somerville, Massachusetts, is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. A collection of really bad art. In the 1920s and 30s, many movie theaters had signs instructing ladies to please remove your hats to keep their elaborate headwear from blocking anyone's view. In 1991, Wayne Allwyn, who was then the voice of Mickey Mouse, married Russi Taylor, the voice of Minnie. Tsutomu Yamaguchi was in Hiroshima for work when the first A-bomb hit, made it home to Nagasaki for the second, and lived to be 93. Both John Adams and Thomas Jefferson died on July 4th, 1826, exactly 50 years after the adoption of the Declaration of Independence. Winston Churchill's mother was born in Brooklyn. At the Wife Carrying World Championship in Finland, first prize is a wife's weight in beer. Bubblegum is pink because that was the only food dye available in the factory where it was made. There's a 5-story blood red waterfall in Antarctica. According to a poll of 11,000 Americans, 84% of vegetarians and vegans returned to eating meat. Humans are the only animal that blushes. In 1917, the Seattle Metropolis hockey team became the first American team to win the Stanley Cup. Volvo gave away the 1962 patent for their revolutionary 3-point seat belt for free in order to save lives. A double rainbow occurs when sunlight is reflected twice inside a raindrop. The mobile phone throwing world championship are held in Finland. A recent winner said he prepared for the event by mainly drinking. Now that's it, guys. Hopefully you found this good, enjoyable, hopefully relaxing. And I'll see you guys in the next one.